Today's horoscope, Capricorn, March 7, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Passions and ambitions intensify today, with Mars and Venus meeting Pluto in your sector of joy. Fortunately, these alignments occur in harmony with your sign, inclining you to make the most of it. You can become very single-minded now, and if you channel this well, you can move mountains. You may experience a strong desire to gain more control over your life, and you're ready to go out on a limb to do so. The day holds great potential for insight and enjoyment. You're exceptionally close to your desires, wants, and needs, which can be disconcerting at first, but enlightening. Acknowledging more deeply buried desires or ambitions is empowering, and it can be a positive turning point. It's also an excellent time for attracting the right resources to you and expressing your ideas or asserting yourself in persuasive, charming ways. Create something from the heart for the best results now. Your love horoscope. Do they make your heart skip a beat? Single or already in love with your person, there's no denying the magic of today's hauntingly seductive astro weather. Mind you, this is especially true for you, as the moon will continue to illuminate your committed 7th house of significant others and one-on-one connections, which automatically adds a layer of compassion and serendipity to your relationships. And as if this weren't swoon-worthy enough, Venus will be joining forces with smoldering Pluto and Capricorn via your romantic 5th house of love, passion, and pleasure. Need I say more? Your BPM matches the butterflies in your stomach. Indulge without obsessing. Your career horoscope. How can you go about your paraprofessional obligations with grace? As of today, the moon leaves Aquarius for your opposite sign, Pisces, which intuitively draws you to your commitments and relationships. You may be daydreaming of wonderful people to work with, playing with all the alternative ways a commitment could work out and what it could produce. As you visualize the potential outcomes of your working relationships and agreements, try to maintain a positive yet realistic perspective. You do not want to accidentally feed into the shadow attributes of the moon like confusion and delusion. Your finance horoscope. The moon returns for its ordinary monthly visit to your financial sector to find a new sense of anticipation in the air. As your financial instincts and imagination kick in, there will be a hint of change in the air, with this last visit before the sun's return picking up on the fact that there is already movement, especially when it comes to feeling motivated. Your dating horoscope. You're waving off annoying people like houseflies today, but be careful where you swing that swatter. The fly you squash might have been your next pal. Try to distinguish between what's merely buzzing and what actually bites. Lucky numbers 7, 10, 18, 31, 40. Your well-being horoscope. Things may feel a bit uneasy today, and you are right to listen to yourself at the cost of seeming indifferent to others. There is no better way to protect yourself than to stay true to what you know is right for you. Giving into the pressure of the outside world can often lead you to unhappiness. Try to enjoy the security of your own privacy, but be careful not to shut yourself in completely. Getting in some soothing yoga is highly recommended. Your daily numeroscope. Be sure that you create the type of environment you enjoy the most. The essence of this day can give your sense of color and design a real boost, so why not take advantage of this? Whether it's your workspace or home environment, applying the day's creative energy toward enhancing the spaces you spend so much time in can really help. It can give you a feeling of the new and refreshed, and this will bring more energy to you every day. Give it a try. Daily planetary overview. Venus and Mars are aligned in Aquarius, giving us a chance to understand the way we partner and express our innermost sentiments to others. This connection offers us the romantic world if we choose to take it. Rather than make a major declaration of love, the Aquarius energy makes us take a step back and understand our feelings at a deeper level. Perspective is everything here, so you'd better be clear about what you feel when you feel it, because the next few weeks are going to be all-encompassing when it comes to romance. These two planets share a minor aspect with expansive Jupiter, which might accelerate all possibilities and make us feel as though the world is ours to conquer. Slow your roll before making any moves. You don't have to win a race. Love is about building connections and knowing the person on a soul level. Also, Mercury and the nodes of destiny square off, which can give you a push to spread your wings and fly, but only if you are on the right track and prepared to do so. You'll have warm feelings for the people you keep close, and you can enhance your connections today. You'll be feeling sociable, and communication will be very open. Being this in touch with how you feel while also being able to convey it exactly the way you like is a blessing. However, this comes with the countering energy of the Moon-Neptune square, making things seem slightly less real. Misperception is very likely at this time, so be careful not to react too seriously to anything and be aware that you might be more sensitive than usual. The best thing would be to put your energy into creative outlets or some other method of escaping reality. You're sure to at least be resourceful enough to come up with some problem-solving ideas. Time limitations could give you a reality check, but you could be too motivated by possible success to think much about it. Sky for today. At midnight, the moon enters Taurus, ending his void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, the moon transits the sign of its exaltation, amplifying feelings of peace, harmony, and accord. Engage in activities that stimulate your senses and allow you to commune with nature. At this time, comfort takes primacy, which means we may be more stubborn or sluggish in our movements as we linger in each moment, stopping often to smell the roses. Shortly after the moon enters Taurus, it squares Mars and Venus, stimulating our desire complexes in potentially frustrating ways. The heart wants what the heart wants, and it might now seem that what our heart wants has been denied to us. Perhaps this is a matter of unrequited feelings. Perhaps our needs have failed to be met. Perhaps we are simply uncomfortable airing romantic or gushy sentiments. We would love for things to be simple, but the extent of a circumstance's complexity makes for moodiness. We may also act a bit desperate, convinced that hearts can be changed if we simply dig in our heels and refuse to acknowledge another's interest or lack thereof. We must determine whether we are potentially hurting ourselves in our unwillingness to accept anything other than a simple answer.